Goodbye, Longmont, Colorado. That's the surroundings of Denver. Beautiful area, but it's time to go. Heading east. As we're leaving, it's raining and 65 degrees, but the rain's not real heavy, so it's not a problem. Today's going to be a long drive. We have to go all the way to the middle of Kansas just to spend one night, get some rest, and then keep moving east. We just left Colorado and we are entering Kansas. We've been watching miles upon miles of corn. Pretty impressive how much corn there is. And it looks like it's almost, well, not quite ready. I know in Colorado the corn was ready, but it doesn't look quite yet. Maybe a few more weeks. But we're in the middle of Kansas and lots more corn to come. For the heck of it, I looked up online how much per acre land is in Kansas. So here's what I found out. This is just an average. In the southern part of Kansas, it's around $1,400 per acre. Now keep in mind, that's an average, and where you get land, how close it is to a town, to what's on that land can make a huge difference. Then they said in the northeast Kansas, it's around $4,000 per acre. Again, when you're looking for land, even if you're in the same state, it can vary greatly. And also, it depends on how much you're buying. So let's say you're closer to an airport, closer to the city, the land's going to be more. If there's a river going through it, that might be more. And if you're buying 10 acres versus 1 acre, you're probably going to pay a little bit less per acre, maybe in the same area. Or if you're buying 100 acres or 1,000 acres, it's usually a little bit less per acre. So something to think about when you're looking for land. I was wondering how much it was, because it's so much different all around the country. So if you're interested in buying land, just Google it, type it in, and just start doing your homework. Just check it out, because there's all kinds of land too. There's land in mountains, there's land with woods and forests, there's land like this where you can maybe plant things and there might be oil in it, but it all depends on what kind of land you like and what kind of weather you like. You want to live up more north where the winters are longer, maybe a little harder, or do you want to live more south where it's a little warmer but might be flatter, or who knows? Like I said, every state has something different, a little bit for everybody. The other thing one needs to consider when buying land is how old are you? Are you in your 20s and you're starting off and you've got all the strength and gusto to take care of 10, 20, 30, 100 acres? Or do you have enough money to pay somebody to take care of the land for you? Or do you only plan on building a small house or putting your trailer on it and not taking care of most of the property, just cutting around where you plan on living? If you're getting to retirement age, you may not want land or don't want to take care of it, or maybe you do. Maybe you're done with working and you want to get out there, but keep in mind, if your health goes awry, you would want a backup plan, be able to afford to pay somebody to help you out around the property. Also, when you're getting older, the other thing you want to make sure that's near your land, if you're going to buy land, is a hospital. You know, I say when you're getting older, but it's for younger people too, because when we had our 10 acres, it sure was nice. There was at least a small hospital not too far away, even though we lived in the country, because I needed to go to the emergency room a couple of times, and I was grateful that it was there. So being far, far away might be a problem for, doesn't matter if you're older or if you're younger, you could be chainsawing down a tree, cut your leg, and if you don't have anybody nearby to help you, you're in trouble. So it doesn't matter if you're 20 or 50. Pros and cons, people will take their chances sometimes and bypass having a hospital nearby. So it's up to you what you're looking for, what you want to do, if buying land is something that you want to do or thinking about. I find it interesting when younger people want to buy land for the first time, and I'm excited for them because I know how much fun it can be to find the land, doing the search, finding it, and then starting making little plans for what you want to do with the land. But then on the other hand, I think, oh my God, there's so much work to it and it's going to cost more than they think. And just going through it, you have an idea. So if you haven't bought land before, it's good to do your research. Always have extra money because it's always more to do whatever it is that you want to do. And if you've had land before, well, you've already been through this and you know exactly probably what you want at this point. The other thing too you might want to consider when looking for land, and especially if you don't know which state to move to, so you want to buy land but you're not sure which state to move to, you definitely want to check the laws. If you're a homeschooler, are they homeschool friendly? If they're gun friendly? If they're high in taxes? How's the health system? There are things you should consider if you're looking at a state as a whole, if you're trying to decide, because sometimes you think, oh, this is a great piece of property, but it might be in a state where taxes are high or other things that you don't like, so it may not be the perfect piece of property for you because it might not be the state that you might want, or it's in a state where the weather is not what you would prefer. Narrowing it down to the state first, and then the county, and then the town, then the piece of property. It takes a long time. It could take you a year or two or a few years. So if it's something that you want to do, start now, do your research, because it can take a long time to find that right piece of property, and for the reason that you want to use it. Some people want to build houses, some people just want to camp on it, and sometimes you just want to camp on it, but then you want to build on it and realize you can't build on it. Or you wanted to build a house, but you decided you just want to camp on it, but they won't let you camp on it. So you might change your mind, so it's nice to find land that you can do whatever you want with it. Of course, rules and laws can change at any time. Looks like a lot of oil pumps out here. I didn't realize there was oil in Kansas. I'm sure there's oil everywhere. Some of you who just want a little quarter acre to put a little house, and depending on the economy as well. In Southwest Florida, at the peak when business was booming and houses were selling and land was selling, right before the economic crash of 2008, land was going for $40,000 to $60,000 per quarter acre, and of course that was in the town or suburbs of the town. And then the crash happened, boom, and prices dropped, and those same quarter acres went down to $2,000 per acre. That's a huge difference. So it's something to think about when purchasing anything, a house or land or whatever, is kind of keep an eye on what the economy is doing as well, because that'll make a huge difference on land. That's huge, from $2,000 per quarter acre to $40,000 to $60,000 per quarter acre, the same land. Nothing's changed. So now that the economy was going up a little bit here, those same quarter acres that dropped to $2,000 are between $5,000 and $10,000 and $12,000 per quarter acre. Again, it depends on where exactly. The closer you are to town and to stores and hospitals, the more the land will be. But you can see that there's a big difference in prices. Well, since today's going to be a pretty simple straight shot to the hotel for one night and keep moving east, I'm going to say good night for now. The hour has changed, so I lost an hour. That's not good. don't like losing hours. Thumbs up if you like. Please share. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, don't forget to live a passionate life.